topics to teens, communication, and social development. In the current teen generation, teens are loaded with technology. Cell phones, tablets, iPads, laptops, computers, desktops, all these things. With all these computers, with all these tablets, they got Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, and texting is probably the worst thing they have. Rather than even talking on the phone, they'd rather text. Daily and hourly status updates on Facebook, Twitter. Let's let everybody know what we're doing. The latest and newest gossip, Twitter's got it. All these kids gotta do is check their phone, check their tablet, or check their computer. During my research, I found some pretty interesting facts on social media. Surveys said that about 90% of all teens have used a form of social media. It's either Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, any of the social media sites. 51% of them check their social networks at least once a day. Teens say that social networking makes them feel more outgoing. They say that they get to stay in touch with their friends. Twitter's made quite a big rise in social media. Teens say it's the best way to stay up to date with friends. Twitter's full of their status updates, what are you doing here, where are you, how are things going. Twitter is also a teen's favorite way to receive their social gossip. Texting. If you ever get the chance to research texting, you'll probably end up getting results like teen texting car crash, or texting causes 3-car pileup, texting causes death to teen driver. Texting has become an outrage and an addiction with teens. More teens get in car accidents texting than teens drinking. Texting by teens has also been linked to sex, drugs, alcohol, and depression. In a way, texting is easier for teens to do because it's fast, inconvenient, and they can be silent while speaking. Face-to-face communication is a second to texting. Face-to-face communication is becoming non-existent. There are some pros and cons to texting and social media. Teens every day sit and text on their phone. Doesn't matter if it's class, if they're on a bus, if they're driving, if they're even sitting at home, or even maybe at the dinner table. They're losing the ability and skills to socialize face to face. Speaking with posture, eye contact are almost non-existent. Eye contact is hard for a teen to do. Human contact is no longer needed with texting. There's no development of professional communication. You can't text in an interview. Social media. Facebook creates alternative lives for teens. Who are these teens? Who are they on Facebook? Who are they in person? Twitter and Facebook take time away from teens' education. I know I've sat there and tried to write a paper and wound up on Facebook. They also decrease the development of teens' face-to-face interactions with others. Yeah, there's pictures on Facebook, but are you still able to socialize face-to-face? Teens say it's a good way to make relationships and start communicating. I guess you can meet people, but can you communicate with that person in person? Believe it or not, social media sites have been brought to the eyes of education. Colleges, sports teams, and even college departments use social networking and social media sites. A lot of the departments will have blogs where students can get on and see the latest news of that department, or even update everybody on the news of that college. Schools are using this technology to reach out to their students. They want to be involved. They realize that this is what students do. This is what teens are doing. So, colleges are utilizing the social media sites. Twitter and Facebook, they're utilized through their blocking. Twitter allows the universities, the schools, to update their students, give them news feeds, and get them involved more in school. Technology and development. The bigger picture of both texting and social media is technology. Technology has come so far, and these teens have been introduced to newer and newer technology. Each generation that comes is going to have more and more technology used in their life. This technology allows them to do so many different things that I believe they're developing at a faster rate than we are. Generations before these teens had less technology and had to rely on face-to-face communication. They wrote letters, they wrote emails when that came around. But texting, it's fast and efficient. It's a lot quicker than anything we had, besides face-to-face communication. They could have a different way in which they develop due to technology. Maybe all the technology that they're introduced to is making them develop in a faster way than we are. They may know how to do more things with technology than we are, but they're developing in a different way. Technology and development continued. Texting, Facebook, Twitter, and other social media sites were not around for the generations before. Generations before see that these teens are doing something wrong, or they're not developing, that all of this technology is slowing them down. But really, this development could be a lot faster with this technology that they have. Teens have so much more technology to communicate with that maybe generations before them are not. Most of the research that I found was based off of surveys that gathered teen preferences and statistics. Preferences were asked questions like, do you prefer face-to-face communication, texting, social media websites? And most of them said texting over face-to-face communication. The statistics were really on how many times do you check your social network, how many texts do you send a day. They found that the amount of texts that are sent by teens are rising with every year that goes by. I didn't find any proven research on whether teens develop faster or slower due to technology or social media sites, or even texting. There were a lot of studies and stories about teen texting and driving. There have been a lot of fatalities, and there's a lot of different stories. Parent-teen communication, I did find research on. Due to texting and teens with their communication, parents and teens have a little looser relationship than they probably used to. Teens use a lot more technology, they're on their computers a lot more, and they also text a lot more. Teens. Though teens lack the face-to-face communication, they still communicate just as much, if not more. They may not need to use face-to-face communication and communicate within their generation, but teens are still communicating. Teens type on their computer, they type on their cell phones. Teens are always staying in touch with their friends. The development of teens is not behind or affected. Teens actually are developing faster than generations before. Their development is just different from generations before them. I just want to thank everyone for watching my presentation. And this is Shane Zaruba. I'm out.